Hello.
How are
How
you?
are I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just gonna cut down the inspirational music here.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm good. Um, you know how you're looking for something, you can't find it at the
Mm-hmm.
wrong time? Yeah, that was me just a
Mm-hmm.
minute ago. Cause I could have
Okay.
swore we had something somewhere, and I'm like, wait a minute, that
Mm-hmm.
should be here, and it's kind of not here.
It
Okay.
wasn't there. Okay.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. It's all good.
Yeah, you gotta adapt and overcome.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's kind of the name of the game nowadays. Well, welcome to the ops. I'm RG. Sitting right next to me is my homie.
Lady D.
Lady D in the place to be. Our brother One Mike is on
Mhm.
vacation.
Good
I
for
think
him.
he over panicked. I think he thought the Lions were going to lose and he left
Oh,
town.
there he is. What's up,
That's right.
Mike? He's in the
And he called
chat.
me while I was talking trash too. Yeah, he thought the Lions was going to lose, so he dipped on us. It's okay though, Mike. You'll be back next week.
He's
I
probably
joke.
like in your face because they won.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, everybody won on the Lions except for one person. We'll talk about later because hilarious. So we'll
Okay.
talk about that later. One person
Mm-hmm.
lost on the Lions team. He knows who he is.
Ah.
HGTV failed it. All right. So let's go through the rundown. The
Okay.
Lions win a close one. The Pistons come up short. Mike's on vacation. And our topic for tonight, the best food to eat during a sporting event.
All
That's
right.
a real thing, folks, because now these stadiums have got pretty elaborate. You can mess around and get prime rib depending on where you go.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I like
But is
prime
that
rib.
conducive to actually being, is that conducive to actually, getting things done, right?
Hmm.
Right. What up, family? I can't leave y'all alone. I
Oh,
guess not. You work here.
hey, Mike.
You can't quit. You work here.
Like,
Yeah.
we know where you live.
Yeah, that's right. We will come find you. It's a gang,
Mm-hmm.
sir. You can't just leave. But no,
You
all
just
jokes aside,
leave?
yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, big shout out to pulling up on us, Mike. We appreciate it. Hope your trip went well, my dude. Other than that, want to start the show?
Well, before we start, I just want to say Happy Veterans Day to all the
Oh,
veterans.
absolutely. I thought I was going to do that after the intro, but yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
okay.
Happy Veterans
I can
Day.
do it again. I can do it again.
Oh
Go
yeah,
ahead.
because they don't get enough thanks, so we're gonna thank them twice.
Right.
Yeah, I gotta chime in on that because I had a thought about that.
Okay.
So
Well,
yep.
let's
Without
do the
further ado,
intro.
yep, let's go. Michelle with 1L in the building. Shout
Hey,
out. Thanks for
Michelle with
pulling
one
up.
L. Yes.
My dog. That's right. So,
Yes.
lady, as you were, let's hear all
Oh,
the praise.
yes. So happy Veterans Day for all the veterans. I'm a fellow veterans. Appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed today like I did. Got a lot of free food. Yes, like I did. It was a great day.
Yeah, I actually I didn't know. I was talking to a gentleman at work today and he was like, "Hey, I got a buddy who goes to like 25 different restaurants for free food." I'm like,
Oh, yeah, it was
"Wow.
great. Not that
Hey,
many. I didn't do 25, but
yeah,
I
but
made out
suffice
pretty good. Yeah.
but I just feel like look, first of all, you guys have done an amazing job of keeping us from dying. So thank you for everyone who decided to fight for our country. I don't think people really give it the love that it truly deserves because a lot of people caught the L to make it where we could do stuff like this, and I don't think
Right.
it's enough. I don't think you should just get a free meal. You should get a hell of a lot more, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother network. So
Hmm.
from people like me who don't want to do that shit, thank you.
Yeah. I'm sure some
Hey,
of us wasn't doing it to protect and serve and all that. We were doing it for other reasons, but we still did it. So,
hey man, it don't matter how you got there, but the mission stayed clear, and I'm not in shackles, nor am I like got some foreign overlord trying to kill me at this point. So you guys did an amazing job.
right.
Yes.
Cool.
So
Excellent.
So thank you very, very much.
You're welcome. And yes, thank you.
All right. So
How
how
was
was your
your?
weekend, my friend? Oh, see,
It
you
was
are same
great.
thing. Me and mine being alive.
Yeah, we're saying the same thing to each other. Yes, we're in
Mm-hmm.
sync.
Indeed.
We're not me in the boys group either. But no, it was a great
Well, it's going to
weekend.
be
Like,
really tough for one of us on this podcast to be in this boys group. Just saying.
not trying to be in a boys group. Nah.
Okay.
Okay. So anyhow, so
Thank you for
today
clarifying.
I'm just gonna like say include today in my weekend. I went
Mm-hmm.
to multiple restaurants. I got free coffee. I got a free breakfast, free
Dope.
shrimp
Dope.
appetizer. Okay, so I did not eat all free stuff. I brought most of it home. Okay, I ate the breakfast, but I brought the pulled pork sandwich, the shrimp. Yeah, that's about it, and the rest of my breakfast home for like
That's
to eat in
okay.
the
Still
future.
free. Hey,
It
no matter what you
was.
did with it, it's still yours and you earned it. So
Well, yeah, yeah. So it was a good day. And it was interesting to see all the Christmas displays. I was at 12 Oaks and they had Santa walking around, Christmas every. I'm like, we haven't even had Thanksgiving yet, but okay, no problem. You know,
yeah, like Thanksgiving is turning into Christmas Junior, technically, because as soon as you get past the 31st, it's like, yeah, this is other holiday, but we don't care about that. We need to get this show. So
Christmas Junior. I like that. I should
yes,
write that down.
Thanksgiving is Christmas Junior. You can
Christmas
quote me on that.
Junior.
That's right.
Okay, okay, yeah. So I'm trying to think what I do the rest of the weekend. Yeah, you also cleaning, some washing clothes, just a little domesticated stuff around the house.
Right
And
on, right on.
oh, actually, I did go to Kalamazoo. It was a nice little ride
Wait. You're
up
like, oh,
there
I
and
just
back.
watched the clothes. Oh, by the way, I did go to the
Yeah,
middle of
yeah.
the
I
state.
did
Yeah,
go to
that was
Kalamazoo and come back.
right on.
Yeah, but yeah, so it was a good weekend. How was your weekend?
Super quiet, man. It actually worked out really well. Big shout out
Oh,
to Detroit slap boxer AK Javari.
oh,
He is a
nice.
lover of the karaoke, and we are
Oh,
been going back weekly to do karaoke. So you might see a
wait,
video out there with me singing Kung Fu Fighting. Yes, that is
wait.
a real thing.
You did karaoke? That's
Yes, I
great. I want to
I've
do
been
that.
doing karaoke the last couple weeks actually because this is where the spot is. So
I'm feeling left out. I want to go to karaoke,
oh, don't worry.
and
There
I
is
want to see
there's
this
always room for
video.
karaoke.
Where's the receipts? I want to see that.
Actually, if you look up Detroit Slap Boxing on Instagram or like Facebook, you can see me there because the first time I did karaoke, I didn't realize I was being recorded. I'm like, oh, this is a thing. Thanks,
Mm,
buddy. Yeah, but it's all good though.
okay.
That's a real thing. So we went out Friday, hung out for a bit, just some stuff to do.
Hmm.
Then Saturday was pretty much chilling. I got to do what I've been wanting to do all the time.
Which
Absolutely
is
nothing. It was
oh,
glorious.
that
I
can't
got
be a treat, right? Doing
oh,
nothing.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So pretty much Saturday was play lots of Call of Duty and try to prestige again while watching college football all day until TV turned off. Yes, I literally watched college football
Mm,
and play Xbox all day Saturday. And then
okay.
I ran it back on Sunday, did the same damn thing, except for instead of college football, it was regular football.
Okay. So Saturday I did get to see like 20, 30 minutes of Ohio State. Yeah,
Yeah.
winning at the moment. Yeah. Well, that's cool.
So yeah, it's a very, 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 very fun, not really productive, but super
That
weekend.
sometimes it's great to not be productive.
Yeah.
To just relax and do nothing. So
Let's
hats off
see.
to you.
Oh, Michelle got a quick question. She
Okay.
said, "Are you excited about the Mike Tyson fight this Friday?"
Mm-mm.
No, my sister, I am
Mm-mm.
not. I do not
No.
want to see my hero get hurt. I'm not saying Mike Tyson's
No.
not the toughest guy on the planet, but he is in his 60s. And I feel like it's a money grab, and I feel like he's better than that.
Mm-hmm. I think he should have several seats and keep his brain on the inside. Yeah.
Look,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say that with my inside voice. He might hear me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not military
Mm-hmm.
trained. He likes to fight, and I'm not here for these problems.
You gotta
So,
gotta duck and move. Nah.
no, it's called Shut Up for Mike Tyson Hear You. That's what it's called. Duck and move. You might be watching. No, sir. I don't want
Okay.
those problems. What up, Joanne?
What
Joanne
up,
is building.
Joanne?
Big shout out to Texas, whole crew, family. What up, though?
I missed
Before
something.
we
Is
get
she in
started,
Texas?
yep, sure is.
She's in Texas?
Yeah, we didn't make a public announcement. Yeah, she's in Texas.
Oh,
Be like that.
I don't know. I was just, I told you stuff go over my head. I just need clarification,
Yes, no, I'm with you. I'm with you. Oh,
Mhm.
big shout out to Dutch Schultz. His son is a high quality champion indoor cyclist, and he
Oh,
just won his
nice.
second title. So big shout out to friend of the
Oh,
show, Dutch Schultz
yes. That
DET.
shows.
Check him out on Instagram. Good looking. Good looking.
Wonderful. Mm.
Yeah, I think that's okay. I think it's okay that you're in Texas. You're coming back, right? She asked me okay.
You gotta ask her if she coming back.
Yeah, you coming back?
Are you coming back?
Yeah.
That's too
I
funny.
joke, I kid. Oh, Michelle was
That's
saying,
hilarious.
he's definitely in shape. It's a money grab. And I
Mm,
think so too. Hopefully it's just sparring and no one gets hurt on both sides. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't like Jake Paul or whatever,
right.
but don't nobody want to get hurt. Hopefully this brings more eyeballs to boxing. So Mike's love letter to boxing is not just a one-off. People actually
Yeah.
get interested and bring more eyeballs to the sport, which I appreciate that. And of course, Joanna said,
Yeah.
so
She
coming
coming back. Okay.
dope.
She's like, you can't get rid of me that easy.
Ah,
Okay.
that's an interesting one.
So what we want to talk about now?
Oh, it's up to you. We got a little bit of football, got a little bit of basketball, little smidge of WWE because something happened over the weekend that made me care.
You care.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only a handful of storylines I've been following because usually I'm a wrestling guy. I'm always watching it, but lately there's been a couple handful of things I actually feel like need my attention. So you tell me what you
Well,
we
let's
got.
do football.
Yes, because I have questions to you and the audience.
Questions for me. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let's see.
It's logic. So I feel like since you're our most logical person on the show, and me and Mike are unhinged, we have to go to you for the logic.
That's too funny.
Yes. Right?
Okay. Mhm.
Football. Well, it was a wild weekend in football. Like I said, I had an opportunity to watch a lot of football over this weekend, and I couldn't have been more happier. The only thing that threw me off about college football, we'll start there, is I'd seen the top 25 teams.
Mm-hmm.
And it's amazing what money does, because usually every year I've been watching sports since I was a little kid, it was always the same. 7 to 10 teams are always in the top 25.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's money involved. There's a lot of teams that you don't normally see in the higher ranks. Like Alabama is out of the top 5. I haven't seen Alabama out of the top 5 in 20 years.
20 years?
Yeah, it's been about 20 years since I've seen Alabama lower than the top 5.
Mm-hmm.
So it's amazing when everybody can start paying folks and how things get down. Because your top 5 right now are like Indiana Hoosiers, which is a big team. They're at 10-0. We got Penn State at 8-1. We got Texas Tech at number 3. We got Ohio State, the show you watch. I mean, the team you watch, they're 8-1, and then we got Oregon as the number 1 team, like 10-0. Right?
Oregon. I didn't know Oregon had a team.
Oh, the Mighty Ducks sister, Oregon. Yeah, Oregon Mighty Ducks is a real team.
Yeah.
Not just hockey, football too.
Okay.
So my question is, right, and this is something I'm going to ask Mike next week. We got 2 10-0 teams, and one of them's number 1, and the other one's number 5. How do we get
How's
there?
that possible?
Exactly. I feel like if you're good enough to be in the top ranking, if you're 10-0, you should be number 2 or number 1.
Exactly.
So what am I missing here?
Some
logical person.
Palms getting greased. Some palms getting greased,
Yeah. Because I feel like you should be ranked higher than the team that's 8-1. You should also, yes, 3 teams are 8-1, and you're under all those guys,
that makes
and you haven't lost yet.
No.
Yeah. So I feel like there's some player Haitian in this dancery, just a little bit on that side.
Yeah, that makes sense. Those dollars don't add up.
Yeah, the math ain't mathing. Like, I'll give you a prime example. I don't think I've ever seen Tulane in the top 25. I have to look up where Tulane is. That's a team that you don't normally see in the top 25.
Okay.
Army is in the top 20. Army, which, by the way, full disclosure, I feel like the Army should be number one all the time. Because guess what they do for a living? They work as a team as a living. This is what they do.
But it's about sports. It's not about the other things.
It's an Army.
So based on
you
sports.
Train every day. You strategize. This is their wheelhouse. What's your objective? Get that ball over there. Usually they use guns. Now it's a football. I feel like you guys are better equipped to be really good at football. Just saying. You're the Army. You don't think so? No?
I mean, either they're doing it or they're not doing it. They either are or they're not.
But how is the Army not good at football?
I understand what you're saying. I understand.
Yes. Okay, so it's not just me. All right, cool.
But that's like saying every 7-foot male should be good at basketball, and that's not the case. So,
kind of good. You're right there. Like, dog, the rim's only 12 feet, and you do like this, and your hands over the rim.
I'm just saying.
I got a wacky idea. How about you stand right there? We throw you the ball, and you score 1,000 points.
You just shoot it in. Just keep shooting it in. Okay.
They can triple team you. You are already. Your hand is touching the rim, sir. There's no way they can stop it.
What if he clumsy and he trip over everything? He's tripping on air.
Then he failed at life. I said it.
Oh, you did say
wrong. Wrong for that. Totally wrong for that.
His personal opinion.
Yes.
Not the views of the show. No.
I joke. I kid. I joke. I kid.
I'm joking too.
Where's that damn banner?
There is a disclaimer.
You know what?
What?
With that being said, I probably should have played that at the beginning of the show. When I said something horrible. Let's see. Wait, where's that disclaimer? Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute.
I don't know.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast platform, its affiliates, or even the hosts. The information provided is for general informational purposes only and should not be taken as legal, financial, or professional advice. The host and guests are not liable for any errors of omission in the content, nor for any losses, injuries, or damages arising from the use of the information provided. Listeners are encouraged to seek professional advice relevant to their specific circumstances. Now enjoy the show.
Woo! Now that we got that out the way. Yeah, you failed at life.
That's hilarious.
You failed at life, damn it.
I love that whole disclaimer, basically.
If you're 7 feet and you can't hoop, you failed at life. Just saying. Now that I got the disclaimer, I can say what I was thinking.
All right, okay. Right, you feel better now? You got it off, okay.
I feel better. Like, wait a minute, I'm saying reckless things. I haven't played disclaimer. Like, wait a minute. Yeah. Get my poop in the group. All right, I'm better now.
Okay, good.
All right. So, were you able to watch any football on Sunday?
No, I was watching other things that were non-football.
Okay, that's cool.
But I know the score of the Lions game. If that's what we're getting at.
Yes, we are actually.
The Lions won again. Somebody burning incense and sacrificing chickens. I'm just. They won again.
Is that what it takes to get a championship? Give me a chicken. Hell, it's a rat. It'll be smelling like Chick-fil-A over here if they win a damn Super Bowl. Stop playing with me.
I just joke about the sacrificing chickens, okay?
Hey, we already played the disclaimer. All bets are off.
I know, right? That's why I said it, because we played the disclaimer.
That's right. It's my bad up until the disclaimer. Now I can say what I want. So
right. Yeah, so they miraculously won yet again. I don't know why I still had the Ohio State scores up. Ohio State doing pretty good themselves. But Lions, 26-23. That's pretty good.
Straight nail biter, by the way. Straight nail biter. Jared Goff threw a historically high 5 interceptions. In other words, he kept throwing the ball to the other team and they still found a way to win. To me, most people who throw 5 interceptions usually don't win. So that shows you how good this team is.
I'm sorry. You say he threw the ball to the other team?
5 times. Yes, that's what an interception is.
He's like,
Yes.
here, I don't want to win today. Let's give it to these
We're gonna
other
take this
people.
winning streak off. Like, wee. But no, it was some. But don't get me wrong. The Texans are a dope team, and their defense is very good. So some of the picks were kind of not his fault. They're just really good at defense. So
Okay.
I only seen about maybe one or two bad interceptions, but for the most, the Texans are just that damn good, and they're going to be a problem. So.
Okay.
And they're going to be around for a while because they have a rookie quarterback and think it's only his second or third year, and they're already playoff bound. Yeah, hell, he made it to the playoffs in his first year, so there's a bright future for all those Houston Texans. So shout out to them. That was a great game.
Nice. Hide your chickens. Bring your incense.
Yes, Lions going all the way, baby. Oh, Michigan will smell like churches. It's gonna be great.
I know you didn't say churches.
Yeah, I did say churches.
You're gonna need your paper towel and napkins for all that grease.
That's right. Everybody blood pressure about to be 9+. Another game that caught my attention was, of course, the Eagles and the Cowboys. Being that the Cowboys got bludgeoned again, and this season is a wrap. They lost 34-6 to the very good Philadelphia Eagle team.
Okay. Well,
now, granted,
Eagles usually soar high. Eagles in general, no.
This is true. All right, so granted, now Dallas does have a lot of injuries for one. Okay. So it's not like they're, that full strength. And so they started the season, they gave everybody the max deals, and then everybody's body stopped working. That's football. So it kind of sucks, but maybe next year for y'all folks.
They need some healing prayers over there.
Ain't that much healing in the world. Like,
okay.
The only thing that could get them into the playoffs or get them to win the championship is the second coming of Christ. It's a wrap for them. I'm telling you that now. I'm sorry, Dallas people. Someone's got to tell you this, and the disclaimer's over in play.
Right.
Y'all ain't going nowhere.
I was going to say Black Jesus, but okay.
Not even him. Not Jordan, Jesus Shuttlesworth. None of them cats is going to save y'all. B.A. Baracus, A-Team, Hannibal. None of y'all. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap, huh?
Yes. They're not going anywhere. Let's see what the fam is saying. Everybody's in chat popping a little bit. What we got? Yeah, it is what it is. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It's a wrap for Dallas. It's a wrap. This is what happens when your owner wants to be the GM, and he's kind of not really good at football. Just saying. But he got a lot of money.
Okay.
Because the first thing that Dallas did, they hired a horrible coach. That current coach, he was also in Green Bay, and he had one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, and he only won the championship once. He had Aaron Rodgers in his prime and then found a way to lose over and over again with the best quarterback ever in life.
Found a way to lose.
Yes, because that's what that guy's good for.
That's an interesting statement. I like that, though. Like, they had to go out their way to lose.
Yes. So Dallas had to cross so the Lions could walk. I think that's where we're going with this.
Okay.
Just saying.
Yeah.
That's about it. Everything else was pretty close. I did watch I watched the Cardinals beat the Jets. By the way, that was pretty brutal because the Cardinals beat them like 31-6. They have Aaron Rodgers not in his prime, so that team is done for. But I didn't expect them to actually be good anyway. So
you are hilarious today. You're like, I didn't expect them to win no way, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. They fired the coach because they were losing, and I'm like, dude, you should have never let that dude start the season because they didn't have anybody good anyway. Who else? Oh, one more. Steelers and Commanders. The Steelers are amazingly good, and they're talking about Russell Wilson as MVP. A lot of people. Good. Yeah, but Steelers are like consistently good, but not always championship quality.
Okay.
Like their coach is amazing. I don't think I think they only had like one losing season like since he's been there. But he always manages to make the playoffs. So that just shows you how well the organization is. Even when they're not in contention, they're in contention. What makes this season so dope is they grabbed Russell Wilson from Denver. And everybody was trying to say Russell Wilson was washed and he was no good anymore. And this guy out here throwing touchdowns and they're winning games.
Okay.
So it goes to show you, sometimes you could blame a player all you want, but sometimes it's just the coach and the team.
Mm-hmm.
It's just what it is.
Drop the mic.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It ain't always the players, but it's easier to blame a player or a coach than to be honest about what it is.
Okay.
So let's see what we got here. We got about 3 minutes. So it's up to you. You want to talk about a little bit of basketball, or you want to talk about combat sports?
Well, let's do basketball.
All right, basketball it is. And any stuff we're talking about, folks, please chime in, because I don't want to just act like I'm dumping on Dallas, which I kind of am. But if you got any hot sports takes, because this is a day for them, because Mike's not here to stop me. So yeah, this is the perfect day for your hot takes. Let's hear them. So, let's go to basketball. Now, don't tell anybody I said this, right? Mike ain't here, right? Let's make sure Mike ain't here.
No. What you gotta say?
Mike's prediction might actually happen, because the Pistons are kind of not bad.
Oh.
I would never tell it in the show, so don't tell anybody. Everybody in the chat,
right.
don't tell them that. But the Pistons are kind of not bad. Will they make the playoffs? Though. No, I think they're better than 25 wins. After what I've seen over the last couple of days, they actually have hope. So but don't tell Mike that. Don't tell Mike. Well, I need all you guys to keep a secret. I never said that.
I'm gonna say keep hope alive just for Mike, even though he's not here.
That's right. No, I think they're better than 25 wins. Way better. And I didn't think that was possible. So
okay.
Yeah, because they lost a close one yesterday. They lost to what the hell? I know this team. I've seen it again. Crap. Oh. They lost to the Rockets by 2 points, but it was actually a really close game. And I couldn't say that last year. They were losing by a bunch. I'm talking about, like, why are you even putting your clothes on? Like, yeah.
Okay.
So the fact that they're actually competitive, I really think they can actually make a move. What else we got? The Lakers are winning again.
Okay.
They beat the Raptors 120-103. The crazy part is, like, LeBron sent his child to the G League, which we knew Bronny was going to go because he's not fully NBA ready. But when your dad's like the greatest player of all time, you might get a spot on the team. It's just what it is. So he's in the G League, and the guy they want to take over the team stays injured. Yep. So the second leading scorer in the league is currently hurt again. That guy is always hurt. So I'm not sure how this goes, because LeBron can't keep up this pace forever. He's been in the league 20 years, almost 21, and this guy still has to drop double-double. So eventually, Lakers are going to have to do something where they actually start building towards the future.
Yeah, so he can retire or something. I
don't know. LeBron, weird. I don't know if he's going to retire. He might wait for the other kid to get in the league. He's a strange one.
Okay.
Over or under, how many more years LeBron stays playing basketball? Because it looks like he's stopping no time soon. But with that being said, we are going to hop into this break. We're going to talk a little bit of combat sports, and then we will hop right to the topic, because I'm interested to see what Lady D would actually choose to eat at a football game. You do seem like a prime rib person too. Like a lamb or something like that.
Maybe not at the sporting event, but yeah.
Well, we shall see.
Lunar Love by Denise, where everything is handmade in small batches. You can reach me at my Etsy website or at my email address and place your order. I'm also known as Lady D. Thank you.
What up, peeps? RG from the United Front. Got a quick question for you. Have you always dreamed about podcasting, but you don't know where to start or what even platform to use? Well, I can answer one of them questions for you from the start. Make StreamYard your first investment in your podcast future. StreamYard's easy to use. and it allows you to go live in multiple platforms at once. So Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, you can stream them all at the same time. Show us some love. That's my point. When you open up a StreamYard account, use that link below. That actually gives us some love so we can keep producing the same content, and you can also be using the same high quality technology we use to bring the content to your internet browser. So please and thank you in advance. Go StreamYard, go United Front. Talk to you later.
Tap into your essence with a Divine Essence candle. Candles that soothe your soul and balance your chakras. Each candle has an affirmation inscribed on each jar to help you stay grounded, create balance and harmony. Use code DE20 for 20% off your first purchase at divineessence.us.
And we are back. Big shout out to all of our sponsors. Some of you may know, they might be on camera, just saying. But yeah, big shout out to all of our people who sponsor us. If you so choose to, you can also be like one of these awesome people who advertise with us by simply catching up with us on our website, or you can actually email us at weareunited@myhootYahoo.com and let us know that you want to advertise. We have very competitive packages, and we reach thousands of people that you will not. So hook us up because we're here for you, and we can give you a better rate than most people. And we just happen to have a website. That's really awesome. Shout out to Penny. So
Yes.
all right. So let's do this on combat sports because I've been dying to talk wrestling with people. So let's do that.
Let's do it.
Yes. And then we'll hop into our topic. So 1 second. So WWE has gotten back popping again, and I'm super excited. So, long story short, this is a storyline that's been going on for 4 years. Roman Reigns pretty much started a group called the Bloodline. It's him, his cousins, and their brother. Pretty much, they took over wrestling, and they were the most dominant force for a long time. Then they became corrupt, and Roman Reigns up losing the title of WrestleMania, and the team broke up. So then one of their cousins decided, like, oh, I'm in charge now. So now he's pretty much ousted Roman Reigns and his crew.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and they're actually even more vicious than the original Bloodline. They're called Bloodline Force. Oh. So, long story short, Roman Reigns comes back. Now he's battling his now cousin, his new group of evil people. But he was out there getting his ass whooped. So he finally convinced his cousins and the old crew to get back together so they can take out this new menace. And it's going to be glorious. So
wait, so Roman Reigns is back in now?
Yeah, Roman Reigns is back, and the Bloodline, the original Bloodline, is going to take on the new Bloodline at Survivor Series.
Oh wait, the original Bloodline is taking on the new Bloodline. They're fighting each other against each other. Oh,
yep.
Okay, interesting.
Well, it's pretty much tribal combat. So you have one person who claims they're the boss, and then the guy who's actually the boss has to fight to get his title back.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's pretty dope. But you guys got about 20 seconds of your life. There's a pretty dope timeline that tells you how we got here, and it's pretty compelling. This is one of the things that makes me love wrestling when they're able to take the time to tell a story. Because this actually started technically in 2020.
Okay.
And they've been able to like put nuances and add all these new things, and we got a whole bunch of new superstars that we never would have seen them if this storyline didn't go well.
Yeah, so. I like wrestling, so yeah, that's good.
No doubt. So I just got to find out how much it's going to cost because, there's a lot of pay-per-views coming up next year. And, I'm trying to get to some of these boys. So stay tuned. Gotta check with the finance department, see what we can get into. All right. So that's my wrestling take. Oh, so tonight's topic, the best food to eat during a sporting event. So I'm going to ask the people what they think. I'll start with ladies first. Lady D, what is your go-to meal at a live event, sporting event, or concert? We'll even open up concert, sporting event. What's your go-to meal at the sporting event?
Well, the thing I think about first are like hot dogs,
Right?
especially at like baseball games or whatnot. Hot dogs and beer, that kind of thing. Yeah, but I know it's the menu is expanded nowadays.
Oh, absolutely. Oh my gosh, man. Depending on where you go, you can mess
Mhm.
around and have a full 3-course meal. That is a real thing. That's not a joke.
Right. So, what's your go-to?
Portable food, by the way, because for me, it's logistics, right? More than
Mhm.
anything. For one, I'm probably going to buy a hot dog, but there's only so many $10 hot dogs I'm going to buy.
Oh, that's too much for one hot dog. I need a pack for that.
Yeah, exactly. When you can go buy 2 packs of hot dogs for the price of the one cooked in your face right there. Pause. That sounded horrible, by the way. But
Right, it did. It
that's
did.
horrible. Pause, by the way. But my point is, it's like it's convenience food. So I'm usually, let's see. Can you see me now? Yes, no, maybe so.
What did you say? You're breaking up a little.
Yeah, I noticed that. Let's see.
Yeah. Your internet's on the struggle bus.
Yeah. It's like, let's see.
Okay, so you were saying, what about a 3-course meal and $10 hot dogs? What?
Yeah. So think about it. You buy 2 hot dogs, you're already up to $20. That's the rough estimate of these things. So I'm not going to buy a full meal and sit in a small ass chair. That's the thing.
Can I be honest?
Mm.
Especially when the kids were little, I'm like, I can see myself cooking up hot dogs and sneaking them in my purse. You know, pull out the big purse and had popcorn and hot dogs down in there, and then just pass them out in our seats.
I respect it, because think about it, right? You got little kids. They're not just going to want food. They're going to want everything, the trinkets, the toys, and everything. And a hundy only goes so far. And if you got 2 or 3 kids, that hundy is gone within 15 minutes, because they're not going to watch the show. They're going to get up and go to every concession stand, every bathroom in the stadium.
Yeah.
That's what their goal is.
And if you have boys, they're going to, like, you might be good with 1 hot dog, but boys, they want 5 of them, you know?
Yes.
They're still hungry.
Exactly. And you know the thing about boys, of course, you can give them a 9-course meal. You can make sure they're full, and they'll get there and be like, "Ooh, Dad, can I have that $17 million pizza that we just had?"
Exactly.
Can we get that one?
The whole pizza. You be trying to sneak in hot and ready.
Yes. You got the Louis Vuitton that go down to your ankles because you got like a 13-inch pizza in your bag, and it's like,
right.
I always carry a backpack. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Right. So I was looking up some of the stadium foods, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had no idea you can get, like you mentioned, you didn't say rack of lamb. You said like lamb chops and not porterhouse. What did you say?
Yeah, like prime rib, stuff like that.
Prime rib, yeah. So they got like pulled pork, sausages, and then like even when you go to the movies, they have like buffalo wings and chicken fingers. It's not like just like when I was a kid, I worked at the theater, and you was lucky if you got a hot dog, popcorn pop.
Oh, see, Joanne bought that life too, the movie bag. Joanne bought that movie bag life too.
Yeah, movie bag, exactly. You gotta sneak in your own popcorn that you microwave popped at home, and hope they don't search it. And candy. Stop at the store and get your candy before you get there, you know. But yeah, I mean, the list is amazing at what you can actually buy. Like somebody was saying at LCA and where is it that the Tigers play?
Comerica Park.
Comerica Park. They have like full-fledged restaurants where you can just go in there and eat up.
Yeah, I have a funny story about that, right? So last year I got some free Piston tickets, and when they give you promotional tickets, just know you're not sitting anywhere where civilization is. You're usually sitting up by the internet wires, just so you know.
Internet wires.
Yeah, you sitting up there with Xfinity wires. You like literally touching the roof like, wow, this is stucco. That's how far you are up.
Okay.
And with that being said, those seats are super small. So here's a secret. I'm not skinny, by the way, just so you know. So when I get in this,
oh my goodness, clutch my pearls.
I know, man. I know everybody thinks I'm so fit and trim, but no, I'm kind of not. So when I get my big ass in that seat and I'm up here and like really like up here where 5G is, my phone has never been stronger. It's a really tough ask for me to like take a shit ton of food up to like the penthouse and sit on a stool. So
yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah. So in those cases, I'm probably either going to do one or two things. Either B, we're going to carry something really small that we can take up the stairs.
Yeah.
Because I don't want beer and refreshments. I need plasma after I climb 9,000 flights of stairs. Last thing I'm thinking about is the middle of the night.
You like Rocky trying to get up all those steps.
Yeah, getting stronger. And I'm like, man, I don't even want to watch this game anymore. I still got 9 levels to go.
Right.
So if we're sitting lower where the actual humans reside at, I'm probably gonna eat something better. But if I'm up in the internet wires, we're either gonna do one or two things. Either we're gonna eat something really small, or B, I'm going to the restaurant because I can't do it.
Yeah. Can you watch the game from the restaurant? Like on the screen?
That's the dope part. I know at LCA, the bars all have screens around. So everything you're seeing on the court it's a little bit better.
So you could have stayed at home and watched it and ate at home.
And that's my point.
Okay.
That's
I
exactly
sure I wasn't overthinking it because I can overthink. I'm like, if I'm gonna watch it on the screen, I could have not paid the park, not drove down there, not. Yeah.
So sometimes it's like the experience it's awesome to be live, but sometimes the experience takes away from it when you actually can't be a part of the crowd because I understand. Like, not only am I like not skinny, I'm not short. So now I'm in there like this,
right?
Like blind mice or something like this. So my knees are touching my elbows, and I'm up next to the internet. So of course I'm not taking a whole piece of like 17,000 flights of stairs. Just not going to.
So I have a question for you,
ma'am,
because I don't know the answer to this. So are the seats that are lower? Are they wider or more comfortable?
Absolutely.
So the seats change the higher up you go.
The less money you pay, the tighter that damn seat is.
Okay.
Keeping it being with you.
You're gonna have to check your circulation when you get up there.
Yeah, the only ones that are pretty consistent is like I would say like Comerica Park where the Tigers play. Their seats are just automatically small because they like you outside, get over it. Unless you get you like some box seats or you sit in the bleachers. Yeah. But for the most, the higher you go up, the smaller them seats are. Because them seats were not meant for my old ass to be way the hell up there. It was meant for me to use that Capital One cart and sit where my knees can actually bend. Yes.
Okay, that's hilarious. Yeah.
What the live experience is awesome though. You know, especially depending on the event and the people. So I'd much rather go to a stadium and actually watch and stuff like that. Only thing I question is the food because sometimes I know you're a prime rib lady. Sometimes that food don't be that good though. For much of your paying.
I believe you. So it sounds like you need to eat before you go or afterwards. Like go to a restaurant elsewhere.
Or don't expect much for what you're paying. Because you're actually paying for the atmosphere in the event. Because sometimes, you may be running late.
Yeah.
You may be, you may dislike because sometimes I am lazy. And I'm like, oh hell no, I'm not stopping. And I don't feel like doing nothing. I'm about to eat this $9,000 pizza right now because I am not doing anything else. It took me all day to get here. I
want stock in whatever pizza place that is, where the pizza's $9,000 that people are buying.
Dude, it feels like it sometimes. You be like,
shares at least.
Like I had space on my credit card before I had this hot and ready. Like, damn.
Oh, you see, Joanne says, the coach big bag.
Yep. Coach Big Bag. Shout out to Coach.
Right.
Making people full at the movies in the stadiums.
Sneak those snacks in.
But it's you gotta be a master though. It's a little difficult to do like at the stadiums. Movies, all bets are off. You mess around and bring your own TV in the damn in the movie theater. They don't care. They're like, whatever. Still $11.
But they used to check your purse back in the day. Depending where you're like AMC, they be rummaging through your purse and stuff. Like you gonna
they're not really tampon back.
Shoot.
Yeah, they're not checking for contraband. They checking for weapons. You know what I mean?
Right.
They hoping you only got a bag of Skittles in there. They trying not to die. If all you gotta do is worry about your Skittles, you can have the Skittles. Don't.
Right.
Yes. I'm Just saying.
Fair point. Fair point.
I'm just saying. So, chat. You for everyone who's been to live events or the movies, what is your go-to meal when you actually go to a live event? Me personally, it's usually it's like beer and something small.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I know I'm probably going to either eat dinner before or after the event. So
okay, yeah.
So
while
you're go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, so you're a hot dog person. Any particular drink per se, or you're just like, yo, let's get this
I would
Coke?
say a beer. A beer. I mean, if I'm out, a beer. So I want to ask you: is the beer at the stadium good?
It's not too bad because you have your choice between either bottle or draft.
Yeah,
and usually, since beer doesn't last long in the stadium, it's usually fairly fresh. I've never been to a stadium and got stale draft beer.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, and usually it's a little bit cheaper than the bottles, oddly enough.
Mm-hmm.
So draft beer is like probably the low key, like, be careful, you might need a designated driver if you take too many.
Okay.
Because dude, they're giving you it's $7, but you get like a 20 to 30 ounce cup. Like you get a bucket of beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, you could be my designated driver then.
He's gonna drive us both home because 4 beers in. We gotta call an Uber and just come back and get the car later, homie.
Right. That's funny.
Just saying. No, but low key though, you have to PSA, make sure you don't drink and drive because
yes, exactly.
So all jokes aside, don't drink and drive, folks.
Drink and drive.
It's bad out here in these streets.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, kind of off topic. I was in Detroit. Well, and I saw this. What was like a cart? All these people pedaling, and they had beer and stuff. And it was, I forget what they called it, but it was interesting.
Yeah, don't you have a DJ and stuff?
Yeah, and the guy was like hyping them up, and they were pedaling and drinking, and I guess they were making the cart go, so they were getting their exercise in as they were drinking. You know what I'm talking about? Have you seen that?
I've seen that, and I like the idea of it, but I don't want to work and drink.
You're working off the liquor that way. You're not so inebriated.
I get it, but that defeats the purpose. I gotta ride a bike and drink. If I'm not doing that in my regular days, you think I want to go downtown and put on the good Jordans just so I can drink and ride on? Yeah, I joke. No, it's pretty fly though. I think I'm gonna try that one day. So money, if you're watching, that's Mike, of course. That's my nickname for him. And of course, Lady D. That's a field trip. So this summer,
that's nice. I'm invited.
You're gonna hop on your mysterious bike and pedal ourselves into inebriation. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. So Joanne answered.
All right, what we got? Oh, thank you. So Joanne's going for the popcorn, the nacho chips, and cheese.
Cheese.
That's right.
Joanne, do you like the jalapeno and the cheese? You want it a little spicy?
Okay, so I like the nachos. It depends though, because everybody knows stadium nachos is chips and cheese and hope.
Hope.
Hope you get some type of anything else. So depends on the nacho. Because think about it. If you get a canned cheese and a bag of Fritos, you technically have most stadium nachos. So hopefully you're getting the better quality nachos for $12.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm an expert at eating. So don't be wrong. Your quality is it's
okay. Okay.
So I think so if anybody else has anything they'd like to add to their favorite type of stadium food and why, please drop that in the chat, please, and thank you.
Oh, she said they don't do that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I didn't know. I had hopes for a little spice there. Okay, but they don't do that.
Hey, but y'all both got y'all big ass coach luggages. Y'all can put the jalapenos in there with your big ass purses.
Exactly.
And then with a forklift, coach forklift.
Had a little jalapenos with the juice in a little baggie. Yeah.
Damn, is that a hot plate? What the hell is in that bag?
What they pulling out now? Yeah.
Right.
Make her own fondue pot or something.
You know what? Fondue would be kind of fly. Now, maybe it depends because everybody can't be dipping in the fondue. Some people you don't want.
Well, you can't double dip. No double dipping. You gotta have that rule.
But you know, everybody don't be having that etiquette with the fondue, right? They be like willy nilly, like bite the chip and stick it back in there. I don't even want to eat no more. Nasty.
Okay. Yeah.
If you're a fondue double dipper, shame on you.
Shame on you, unless you're by yourself.
Yeah,
if you're not sharing, you have at it. But if you're sharing, don't double dip.
Right. So my friend, all jokes aside,
yes.
Do you have a Pettyville by chance?
I have a Pettyville.
Oh, yes. I might have one too.
Courtesy of this restaurant in Kalamazoo. Shame on them. Not
sweet. So let's hit the intro and we will get into Pettyville. This could be
okay.
Good.
So when you order a salmon dish with fries, I don't know what else was in it, and you prepay, and you wait 35 minutes for your carry-out order and it never comes, you have to keep asking, hey, can you check on my food? Can you check on my food? Can you check on my food? Then I had no time to eat it because it was time to go. So then I asked the lady, she said, oh, they're packaging it up. I said, can you just cancel my order, please? And then she had attitude. She said, sure, but then she had a little attitude about it and she refunded the money. But it was like, dude, you got attitude. So I figured I wasn't supposed to eat that salmon. Maybe something was wrong with it. I got spared something because the salmon, I could have fixed the whole salmon fillet with size at home in 35 minutes. Okay.
You could have went to the store, bought the damn salmon, cooked it, and had it in less than 35 minutes.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't remember the name of the restaurant, or I probably would drop their name, but don't go there. Oh, I'll put on here, not today, Satan. So I wasn't supposed to have that salmon.
Yes.
So I was hungry all Saturday until I got home. Yeah.
Wait. So why didn't you have your big ass Coach bag with 1 million food items? I feel like you don't just have to take them to the movies.
Okay, so I did take a bag of microwave popcorn to pop, just in case for emergencies. But then I didn't have time to pop it because I waited 35 minutes at the restaurant for salmon that never came.
Oh, no. So you had the ideal salmon pretty much. Yeah.
Well, I just needed something that I could eat because of my dietary restrictions. And
I recommend salmon. Oh, never mind.
Exactly. So yeah, I was a hungry individual that day till I got home. Mm-hmm.
So shame on you, restaurant. Shame on
them.
You, restaurant. Shame on
them. I need to check my account, make sure my refund came back through. But
on Saturday you ain't gonna see that boy till Wednesday.
Right, exactly. They can take the money out fast, but it take a while for that money to come back, don't it?
Exactly. That is a Pettyville all into itself, right? So you go to the restaurant, and I have this Pettyville, and it's restaurant related, but I haven't experienced it yet, but I found it to be ridiculous. So I was watching, I'm on the internet, of course, scrolling, because I scroll a crap ton. And they have a new restaurant where your server is a robot. In other words, someone cooks the food, puts it on a damn robot, they bring it to your table.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Robot. No human. No, hey, how you doing? My name is Chet.
Right.
I don't have a swag on there looking like I just got a medal in the goofball list.
So now they got RoboChat. Okay.
Exactly. Right. RoboChat. RoboChat don't say nothing. However, the person got the bill and they were asking for gratuity. Who the hell are you tipping? It's a robot.
You gotta I don't know.
I'm just saying. They always tell us, hey, you tip because the wait staff don't get a lot of money and blah, blah, blah. That's a whole ass robot. Who am I tipping?
Exactly. Well, I know on Wayne State campus, they had a little robot, the little carts that bring your food, that they deliver the food, which that's amazing already in itself.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not paying RoboChat.
No, I'm not paying RoboChat. Sorry, RoboChat. Sorry, RoboChat.
Go get you
should
some
have brought your human partner out there. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Should have brought your robot homie. He could have got.
Hopefully, they're paying the chef enough where he don't need a tip. He or she doesn't need a tip. So.
I feel like you can't really play with the chef. You got to get the chef a salary. To me.
Yeah.
You right?
I think chefs usually make out okay. I don't know, but
Because the
Yeah.
last thing I wanted to do is have the angry ass chef that didn't get paid off a tip to decide to like, hey, that's probably why you didn't get your salmon. They tried to give him tips. That's why you didn't get your salmon. We have already uncovered everything.
I didn't eat that salmon. I was spared from something. I'm convinced of it.
You were
Like
spared from that angry
some kind
ass
of
chef that
apocalypse would
only
have
got
happened if I
$2.
ate that shrimp. I mean, salmon.
Yeah, yeah. So good for you. Good for you. You didn't eat the
Yeah.
tainted like salmon that the angry chef made for you and was mad because you told him
Right.
to hurry up after waiting 45 minutes for one meal. Just saying.
Right. That never came. Did you have a
Right.
Mikeism?
Absolutely. You know, this would not be a show. My sensei, Mike would be upset if I did not honor us with
Okay, Sensei Mike.
what's that? So for
Let's do
those who don't know, I always have to say this every once a season. Mikeisms are sayings that Mike get wrong. So, example, if I say a bird and hand beats two in the bush, Mike's gonna say two bushes to beat a bird, and they might have hands. That's what the way Mike's gonna explain it. But because it's Mike and that's my guy, I understand what he's saying, but you're looking like, what the hell did he just say? So that's the Mikeisms. Do they make sense? Kinda.
Maybe.
But I
Depending
digress.
on the day.
So, do you have any Mikeisms?
No, I want to hear. I want to hear yours.
All right. So let's hit Mikeisms, shall we?
Mhm.
Good day, people. This is RG, disciple of one Mike, the great poet himself, and we have Mikeisms. Today we are reading from the book of Tony Bennett, chapter MTV Unplugged, verse It Amazes Me. Call back.
Nice.
Long story. So life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% on how you respond to it. Until you miss your parlay bet by 1 point. Ain't that much understanding in the world. Because I seen this guy, he had about, I don't know, $1,000 off a $10 bet and he missed about 1 point. I felt bad for the cat. So it'd be like that. So yeah.
Okay.
All right, next one. Everyone loves to watch sports in HD. I'll say it one more time for our friends on Instagram. Everyone loves sports in HD, except for the guy who poops on himself on live TV. He
I'm sorry,
totally
what?
would have benefited from regular resolution. It happened. It really did happen. Got to look it up. It
Nah, I
really
didn't
happened.
see that. No, I don't want to see that. Mm-mm.
Well, okay, so it was funny. So long story short, during the Lions game, a player gets up and he runs off the stadium. He's on the field. He just gets up and goes, pew, and that's like, what the hell is this guy running? Pooped himself on my television. Poor guy.
Yeah, poor guy.
Resolution had been lower. I wouldn't have had to see pictures in my news feed with his brown underwear. He really could have benefited from low resolution. Just saying.
Right. No. Mm-mm.
Because back in the day, before 4K, you didn't see all that. So yeah, he definitely would have benefited from lower resolution. So
You saw too much.
I saw absolutely too much. When you go into the office and people are showing you someone's brown like pants, and I'm like, I didn't wake up for this. Yeah,
Like, I'm not here for that.
I just want to do customs brokers. But yeah, you show me someone pooping on themselves on World TV. But be like
Maybe you got IBS or something.
at the wrong time, yeah.
Yeah.
At the wrong time. So other than that, I think that is the conclusion of our show. We do
Okay.
appreciate it. We do have a topic for next week. Next week's topic is teams and athletes that almost did the impossible. Big shout out to Lady D. She had a really awesome subject for tonight, and I didn't have enough time to do the research. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna keep it a buck.
Fine.
So next
Hey.
week, this topic's gonna be freaking awesome because I thought it was one of the things that, I can just like, wait a minute, this might be a real thing. So yeah. So we're gonna take a big deep dive into this next week, and it's gonna be super dope. So make sure you tune back in for that.
Mhm.
And then we get to see how Mike's trip went and all that good stuff. So that's gonna be a
Nice.
super dope show.
Okay.
All right.
Excellent.
And Lady D,
Yes.
you want to do your words of wisdom or you want to tell people how they can find you?
Let's do both. I'm just gonna do it together. That good?
Yeah, so let me get my crap out the way. I'll tell the people where they can find me. Good day, people. I am RG. I'm a proud co-host of this show we call Ops, and I'm also a proud co-host of Running with Scissors. You can catch me on Instagram under RGainsII. We are always happy and honored for you guys to spend your Monday evenings with us. If you want to donate to the show, please consider donating to RGainsII. Everything you send to us goes to making this show and this network the best network possible. We are upcoming, growing, great network, and we need your support, and we love your support. And by watching, you're always supporting us. But if you want to give us a little more, never turn that down. Got any show topics, ideas, anything, like, share, and subscribe. You can always catch us at weareunited@myyahoo.com. Please, we always ask that if you're going to contact us directly, you walk into our DMs, you not slide. We do block people. We ain't got time for that. You see all this gray? This means I'm too old for you DMing. So keep it cool.
Yeah.
And Lady D's words of wisdoms.
Okay. I'm Lady D. You can reach me on Instagram at Lady D4440. That's Lady D4440. And I'm going to leave you with these words of wisdom. Never was so much owed by so many to so few. And that's Winston Churchill.
All right. Shout out to Winston Churchill.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a lot of documentaries on World War II, and he tried to fumble the bag so many times. Thank God he had friends, because
exactly. Good thing.
Dude, I don't know how you drinking and you the leader over and over again.
Okay. That was a great show.
Yeah, man, I had a lot of fun, man. Big shout out to One Mike. We will catch you next week. Hope you have safe travels, and everyone who's watching this show, we appreciate you staying until the end.
Yeah.
And if you watch it on replay, we appreciate you watching the replay. We love you either way.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know about you, my sister, but I have nothing else to say.
No. Live long and prosper.
Indeed. Wu-Tang.